Today I'm going to show you how to do a stitch called the aligned double crochet cluster. This is in one of the several books that I have that just lists a lot of stitches and how to do them. So what I've done is I've taken that stitch and made some placemats for my mom. So what we're going to do today is a tutorial on how to use that stitch, the aligned double crochet cluster, to make a pot holder. Now this is just a guide, it's a tutorial on the stitch itself. You can make it as big or as little as you want. The yarn that I'm using is actually the Loops and Threads Cuddlecraft tube, so it's not going to split on me. I thought it would be fun to try. And it's a medium weight, and it's a 75% cotton, 25% nylon. So let's see how this works up. I'm going to start with chaining an even number plus 3. So this stitch calls for an even number chain plus 3. So I'm going to do 16 chains and then add 3. 16. So this is how long each side of my square is going to be for my pot holder. All right, so that's 16 even number plus 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to start with a yarn over into the 4th stitch. So I did a back bumps video. You can reference that in the comments. But 1, 2, 3, 4th back bump. I haven't crocheted with this yarn before, so let's see how it goes. Okay, this is the start of my first double crochet cluster. So everything so far is just like a regular double crochet. I yarned over, through the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through these 2, but I'm not gonna yarn over and pull through those 2. I'm gonna yarn over and go back into the same stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through all 3. And that is a double crochet cluster, right? Now I'm going to chain 1, and we're going to do that same thing all the way across, skip a stitch. So I'm going to skip this back bump, and I'm going to go into this one. So yarn over, skip a stitch, go into the 2nd stitch, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Do not yarn over and pull through 2 again. This is a cluster. I'm going to yarn over, go back into my stitch, pull up a loop, pull through 2, and then pull through those 3, and chain 1. Now we're going to do this all the way to the end, and we should end on a double crochet. So we'll see how it goes when we get there, but I will meet you at the end. I'm doing my last double crochet cluster, and I should have 1 stitch left when I'm done with this one. So we're gonna go. I don't really know how I feel about this yarn just yet, if you can even call it yarn really. Pull through 2 and then pull through 3. And then now I'm not gonna chain. I'm gonna do a double crochet into this last stitch, and that will finish my row. And then we'll turn and we'll start the next row. This is a 3-row repeat. It's pretty simple once you've done it a couple of times. All right, well, okay, so we're gonna turn. We're gonna chain 1. We're gonna do a single crochet into this 1st stitch. Okay, and I'll put these steps in the comments as well. And then we're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and single crochet into this space. Okay, so we're not even going into a stitch, which makes it that much easier. So single crochet into that space, and we're gonna do that same thing across the row. So single crochet, sorry about that. 1, 2, single crochet just right into that space. 1, 2. This is a new hook for me too. I'm just trying all kinds of things today for you. All right. And we're gonna do that all the way across and then end with a single crochet at the top of this chain. So I will meet you at the end. Okay, so I have my single crochet in the space. I'm gonna chain 2, single crochet in this last stitch here. That's gonna be fun to get into. Hang on 1 second. Let's see here. See, even people who have been crocheting for a little while struggle to get into the stitches. Plus my phone camera is in the way. Okay, there we go. In the stitch. And crochet. All right, that finishes that row. We're gonna turn. Now, this is the last row in the repeat. We're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, 3, because we're gonna start with some more double crochets. My yarn is not cooperating on my little spinny thing here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 3 double crochet cluster into this space. So it's very much like the 2, you just do it one more time. So that's 1, don't pull through again. 2, we're gonna end up with 4 loops before we pull through. That's 3 loops, and then do it one more time, 3, for a 3 double crochet cluster. Okay, 4 loops. We'll pull through all 4 of those, chain 1. All right, that's one 3 double crochet cluster, right? So we're gonna do another one. 1, 2, and 3, right into that big chain space that we made. We have 4 loops. We're gonna pull through all 4 and chain, okay? One more time and then I'll meet you at the end. So 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna pull through all of those, maybe. And then chain 1. Okay, we're gonna do that all the way across and I will see you again at the end. Okay, we're on our last 3 double crochet cluster. So that's 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna pull through the 4 loops. Don't do your chain. And we're gonna do a double crochet in this last stitch that's kind of tucked in the end here. Remember, it's a single crochet, so sometimes you have to really find those. I didn't mean to go out of frame there. Okay, the last single crochet stitch and just a regular double crochet. Now, what you're gonna do is repeat that single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, 2 chain, single crochet, all the way across. You chain 1 and then just start with a single crochet into that first stitch, chain 2, single crochet, chain 2, single crochet into this space, and so forth, until it is as tall as you would like it to be, okay? What you'll end up with, and what I've made my mom, are several of these placemats. Isn't that pretty? So it's not super closed, it's not super open. I think it's perfect for something like a pot holder or a placemat, and I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get to hooking.